head on up. You again. What are
Ain't no reason to stick around here, is there?
Hey you, stop! What do you want from the Republic of Dave? This is the Republic of Dave, duh! It's named for President Daddy. But you have to talk to him if you want to stay here. He's the president of the Republic of Dave, duh! You can ask over at the Museum of Dave if you don't believe me. But you can't just wander around here. You need to go get permission from President Daddy first. Okay, I'll take you. But President Daddy doesn't always like new people. Okay, follow me.
You're almost as big as Dave. Man, the ramen smelled awful today.
We have someone new in my republic.
Hi.
I am Dave, President of the Republic of Dave. You will address me as Mr. President, or I will have you executed. Now, are you applying for citizenship, asylum, or just vacationing in the Republic of Dave? You are? Excellent. It's good to see that the Wasteland has finally recognized the sovereign Republic of Dave. If the people of the Wasteland are generous and respectful, I might deign to annex them. There's an election for the next president. Don't look so surprised. Can't you see this is a republic? Ah, a seeker of knowledge, then? Well, trust me. An election is what separates a president like myself from a monarch like my father. How much radiation have you been exposed to? Not the butterfly, you moron. I meant the kind of leader that holds his office for life. My father inherited his political power from birth and renamed this great nation the Kingdom of Tom. Although I also inherited my political power from my father when I took over, I formed a republic so the people may elect their leader. All right, sure, why not? The people have a tendency to wait until the last minute to vote, but I'd like just to get it over with. I'll spare a few caps if you just tell each of the adults to get over to the voting booth sometime today, so I cinch the victory. Not that I have anything to worry about. The people know who their leader is in this republic. The Department of Tourism usually handles all questions for outsiders. Make it quick. That's right. As president, I am head of the Department of Tourist Rights, the Office of Immigrant Affairs, and the Bureau of Dave-like Activities. My proudest duty, second to the presidency, is Commander-in-Chief of the Army of Dave, the most ruthless military in the wasteland. Years ago, I freed these poor people from the wrath of Tom, former monarch of the Kingdom of Tom. Afterwards, the people naturally elected me as their president, and the Republic of Dave was formed. Well, the Republic of Dave is the only true sovereign nation in the wasteland, the only really civilized place left in the world. One day, all wastelanders will be citizens in the Republic and know the greatness of their president. Well, good for you, then. The election is still going on. What do you want to know? That would be Bob, Shauna, Jessica, Rosie, and myself. In the Republic, if you're old enough to carry a weapon, you're old enough to vote. Rosie and Jessica are usually here in the capital. Bob usually hangs out outside near the Brahmin pen. Shauna runs the Museum of Dave, so you can find her there. Tell Shauna that Dave commands her to vote in the election. She'll come running, trust me. I told you before, I'll spare a few caps if you just tell each of the adults to get over to the voting booth sometime today. There's Jessica, Rosie. Of course I voted. I was the first to vote. Now I'm just waiting for the rest of the votes to come in. Very well. That's secure for a reason.
Man, the ramen smells awful today. Dave says you're okay? Fine. You should talk to Dave, but okay. That's President Dave to you, Wastelander. Call him by his full name, or we'll shoot you. He takes care of all of us, even that selfish Rosie and her brats. My children will be a lot nicer than hers. All I have to say is Dave is my husband. Mine. Do you understand? I don't care what Rosie has to say about it. Just because Rosie used to be this big leader out in the wasteland, she thinks she's better than me. She even ordered Dave around once. First wife. Rosie is the second wife, since she's the oldest and not good for anything anymore. Dave is a great leader. He's going to bring civilization back to the wasteland. One day, they'll say it all started here. Okay. I'll help you if I can. Only Dave. He's the only person who ever runs. Did Dave say you could do that? No way. You'd have to be crazy to run against him. I don't think you can do that. You'd better ask Dave. Anything? I guess you're right. I'll go right now. All done. Dave's the best.
Out with it, Ambassador. The election? Not yet. I'm sorry, but the president must be a citizen of the Republic to run for office, so you do not qualify. Nobody except me. Why would the people need anyone else but Dave? I give them all that they ask for. Yes?
I heard that Dave allowed you to stay. Well, welcome, stranger. Just be mindful of the children. Sure, honey, but don't make it too long or Dave will start wondering why we're talking. Well, yes, Dave and I were married when he was wandering the wasteland, before inheriting the Republic from his father, Tom. After Ralph was born, Dave said that the President of the Republic needed to repopulate the wasteland. So, now we have a second wife. Dave is a good man. He looks after all the children and makes sure they have plenty to do. He's bought a lot of toys, not that he'd admit it. He has our Shauna teach classes to the younger ones. She's over at the Museum of Dave to the west of the Republic. Not much to say, really. I'm Dave's wife, or first wife, I guess. I've lived here for many years now. We have plenty of food and water here, and the compound is fairly safe. I'm glad the children can be raised here, away from the wasteland. I'd like to see more trading done with the local caravans, but Dave's afraid their outside influence could weaken the Republic. Sure, huh? Election time is always exciting around here. Believe it or not, I used to lead a group bigger than this one on an old caravan route. I did it for years, and we did pretty well for ourselves. But what am I talking about? Running against Dave would be like betraying him. You're right. Dave's just been pushing me around. It's time for a change. You're right. I'll go right now.
Are you really from the wasteland?
President Daddy says the people from out...
So, Dave gave you the okay, huh? Well, welcome then. I run the Museum of Dave, where the children of the Republic can learn about their heritage. Sure, the Museum of Dave is happy to answer any questions on behalf of the Republic of Dave's Office of Tourism. Dave revised the restrictive marriage laws of the Kingdom of Tom shortly after the Republic was formed. Multiple marriages is now considered one of the great free freedoms of the Republic of Dave. President Dave is the savior of the wasteland, bringing peace and order to the savages man has brought upon himself. If you would like to learn more, please stop by the Museum of Dave's official tour at 2 p.m. Me? I just run the museum and teach classes to the little ones. You know, truth, justice, and the will of Dave. The Republic of Dave offers a rich history rivaling that of the great nations before the war. How very Dave-like. Me? I'm not sure if I can help you. Did you ask Dave if that's okay? Absolutely not. In fact, I'd vote for Dave twice if I could. Oh, yes. Everything here is from Dave's adventures in the wasteland before he founded the Republic. I give a tour every day starting around 2 p.m. You should stop by then.
Inside the Republic are bad.
Good to see you.
Come on, make it fast. I got chores. Shauna runs the museum, not me. What the hell do you want? Yes, he does, and they're both pains in my ass. Always got to keep them in line or else they get all teary. Dave made me second commander of the Army of Dave, and that means I get a gun. Don't make me have to use it. All you need to know is that I'm second in command next to Dave, so don't bother me. And don't talk to Rosie or Jessica either. Those are Dave's wives, and they have work they need to do. Dave is in charge. When he's not around, I'm in charge. If you want anything else, go to the Museum of Dave on the left side of the compound. Oh, great. Oh yeah? What about it? So I've heard. She couldn't possibly think that she'd be better than Dave. So I've heard. She couldn't possibly think that... I don't think you can do that. You'd better ask Dave. Man, I'd love to be the president. Everybody would have to listen to me or I could just exile them to the wasteland. And the first thing I'd do is make myself the permanent leader so they couldn't vote me out in some other election. But there's no need for me to run. One year, Dave is just going to make me the leader, just like my grandpa Tom did for him. Yeah, I'll show him. When I'm in charge, everyone will have to say I'm as good as Dave. Better even. Fine, I'll get out of the way.
Something you need? I'd never really thought about... Oh, wonderful. I'd be happy to accept your contribution on behalf of the Republic. And Dave just increased the budget for the museum this year, too. I was going to buy books for the children, but this is far more important. Great. What do you have? What wonderful items for the museum of... Later. Something you need? Sure. The Museum of Dave... Me? Wow, this is the first time we've had so many choices. Wow, this is the first time we've had so many choices. Did you ask David? Absolutely not. Something you need? Dave! Hey! Where?
Hello.
Hey there. Hey. Are you really from the wasteland? Wow! I bet you're so bad because your mom didn't love you.
Something you need? Oh no. Dave sent you to tell me that, didn't he? I'll go right away, I promise.
Yes? What can President Dave do for you? An opponent? Seriously? But, wait. No, this is a free republic. Let the people make their choice. I am confident that they will recognize me as their true and proper leader. An let... The... I told you before. There's Jessica, Rosie, Bob, and Shauna. I already voted.
Dave says you're okay? Wow, what's going on in this town? No way. You'd have to... I went...
I'm gonna win this. Another foreigner in the Republic. Come on, make it fast. I got chores. Who the hell made you the boss? Anyway, I did it already. Just don't...
I heard that Dave allowed you to stay. Well, what? You're right. I'll go right now.
Ah, Dave, lead our republic to glory. Something you need? But I did already. Wow. Later.
I heard that Dave allowed... You're right.
Evening. Yes? What can
Hey there.
Good to see you.
I heard that Dave allowed you to stay. You're right.
I'm gonna win this.
I heard that Dave allowed you to... You're right.
Another foreigner in the Republic.
Good to see you.
It's locked for a reason. Don't get any ideas. I heard that Dave allowed you to... I heard that Dave allowed you to... I heard that Dave allowed you to stay. I heard that Dave allowed you to... I heard that Dave allowed you to...
Man, the Brahmin smell awful today.
Thought I heard
Opening
something.
fire! I've got your back!
Opening fire. Where?
Got you!
Open fire. Where? I wonder where that came from.
Yes?
I'm gonna win this.
I heard that Dave allowed you to... I heard that Dave allowed...
Another foreigner in the Republic.
I heard that Dave allowed you to... You're right.
Another foreigner.
Something you need?
In the Republic.
Ah, Dave, lead our Republic to glory.
I heard that Dave allowed you to... You're...
Hello.
Dave says you're okay? Fine. Wow.
Evening.
Have you heard about Dave, mister?
Where? Oh! You like that, you bastard?
Something you need?
Have you heard about Dave, mister? Have you heard about Dave, mister?
Something you need? Something you need?
Have you heard about Dave, mister?
Thank God. Water. I'm out. You got to give me some water or I'm done for. You just saved my life. I won't forget it. I can't travel yet. I'll be back on my feet soon, thanks to you. I can't travel yet. I'll be back on my feet soon, thanks to you.
A man's home is his castle. Anybody there? Just getting jumpy, I guess.
What's happening?
Whoa.
Is it me, or... Huh? Oh, all right. A slave? I don't remember being a slave. Which way is that again?
Press. Yeah. Tear 'em apart.
Mom, it's Candace. Oh my God, it's really happening. I can see the clouds. It's so big. Mom, I'm so scared. I'm heading to the vault now. I'll do whatever I can to get inside. My number of the passcode was 7, right?
are going well with you today, sir?
Your voice in the darkness, or at least the radiation. Ah, yes, time for the news. Okay, it seems the settlement of Grey Ditch has gone quiet. Residents haven't come out to trade with caravanners, and attempts to make contact have been met with silence. So if you're out by Grey Ditch, you may want to pop in and see what's what. Thanks for listening, children. This is Three Dog, ow! And you're listening to Galaxy News Radio. We're Radio Free Wasteland, and we're here for you. Now listen close for this important public service announcement. Remember, children, when the raiders come, there ain't no shame in locking your doors, barricading the windows, and cowering under the nearest bed. When these psychos come to play, they have one thing on their minds: making your life as fucking miserable as humanly possible. Raiders can't be bargained or reasoned with. And ain't no use surrendering, because they'll just shoot you anyway. So run, hide, or fight if you've got the balls and the guns. But for God's sake, don't go waving the white flag. They'll just strangle you with it. Now, some music.
Things are going well.
Oh, hey! Kind of...
Tally the last slave you...
What's your business, stranger? Hannibal says I gotta let folks like you in, but that don't mean I have to like it. Keep your hands in sight and don't make any sudden moves. I'm coming down to open the gate. Hannibal is upstairs somewhere. I'm locking the door behind you, so don't try anything. I'm watching you. You ain't supposed to be looking at me, to say nothing of talking to me. Now beat it! Hannibal is waiting for you.
Go. Don't you be stopping here, mister. You got to talk to Hannibal first.
I've got... Go away! Hannibal is waiting for you.
Ah, a visitor. Welcome to the Temple of the Union. I'm not going to ask you who you are. For the moment, I don't care. We are all escaped slaves. I need your solemn promise not to betray us to Paradise Falls or the slavers. Until I get that, you cannot leave here. So, do I have your word? Welcome, brother, to the Temple of the Union. Our home is your home. Your past is your own affair so long as you serve our common good. As a symbol of our trust, here is a key to the gate. That's Abraham Lincoln, the great emancipator. We don't know how it came to be here, but it's fitting, don't you think? For 23 years, I was a slave, ever since I was 14. 6 years ago, I managed to escape from my master. He's been hunting me ever since. When I found the head of Lincoln here, I knew it was a sign for me to help other slaves to escape. I founded the Temple of the Union as a safe haven for runaway slaves everywhere. We are trying to make a safe haven for all runaway slaves. We give food and supplies to any that find us and help them on their way. We don't have enough room. There's not enough water or food here. But I have a plan. A plan to take over a place that will be a shining beacon of hope for all slaves. I want to move all my people to the memorial site for the great Abraham Lincoln, but I need to know if it's safe. I've heard rumors of super mutants infesting that area, though. We need to send someone to check that out first. I was hoping you would help us. The memorial is easy to find. Good luck. One other thing, talk to Caleb. He'll need your help. We can't leave unless he's ready too. He was a stonemason. It will fall to him to restore the memorial as best he can. He's been pestering me for weeks now to get him some things he needs. I don't have time to deal with him right now. Haven't you been listening? May the spirit of the great Lincoln protect you.
Thought I saw a super mutant out past the road. Took a shot at it, and it ran away.
Next time, don't waste the ammo. Wait for it to get closer.
Watch your step. You don't look like much, stranger. Bet you run from rad roaches. I'm Simone Cameron. Don't fuck with me. Hannibal says I can't shoot you, but I ain't trusting you with a gun to my back. Goddamn rookie. That's Lincoln. He freed some slaves a long time ago. If you want to know more, come listen to Hannibal give his speech. He does it right after the noon meal. Not for long. Me and my merc crew were captured by slavers. 7 months I groveled and obeyed like a good lapdog. When I saw my chance, I took it. I had nowhere else to go. Hannibal took me in. He never cared about my past. I shoot nosy people. What the hell do you think I do? I protect this place. Don't let me stop you.
Better get some grub while there's still some
I
left.
hope there's enough today.
My name is Bill. Bill Seward, if you please, sir. That's Lincoln, sir. Hannibal found it. He wants to put it back, sir. I don't really understand why. Oh, yes. All my life. One day I killed the master's little girl. It was an accident, I swear. I ran away. They would never have believed me. Hannibal found me. I would never have made it without him. A bit of this and a bit of that. Whatever Mr. Hannibal needs. I look after the animals, cook our meals, clean up, things like that.
hunting. And
Yes,
soon?
that's locked.
Probably
And
tomorrow?
Yes, I can see you eyeing it. You're new. I'm Caleb. If you're going to be staying a while, I could use some help. Hannibal told you about Lincoln's memorial? Well, he doesn't just want to live there. He also wants to restore it. Make it so people tell stories about it and the word can get to the slaves. But I can't restore something if I don't know what it looked like. I need a drawing, a photograph of it. Our ancestors honored Lincoln's life with a display in the Museum of History. I'm hoping that a picture of the memorial still survives in there. The stone head is from the statue of Abraham Lincoln. Hannibal wants me to reattach it to the statue in the memorial. Long time ago, 8 years, I think, 3 of us escaped during the night. They caught Liesel and John. I made it into the wasteland. Raiders took me in at first. When I heard about this place, I knew I had to come here. My former master trained me in masonry. I fix things. Someday I hope to reattach Lincoln's head to the statue in the memorial. Okay?
I hope you succeed. Hannibal says you're on our side. My name is Alejandra. He is the great emancipator. He freed all the slaves over 100 years before the bombs dropped. Hannibal wants to make his memorial a symbol of hope and freedom for all slaves. Yes, for 4 years. I was young and pretty. I don't need to tell you what my duties were. He liked me enough to educate me. I learned reading, history, math, and even some science. When my master married, his wife insisted I get sold. Hannibal bought me and freed me. I'm an historian. I also tinker with pre-war machines. My dream is to build a shrine to the great Abraham Lincoln. Take care of yourself.
You want some of this?
You are truly a good person. So many others refuse to help us.
Are you trying to piss me off?
Pardon my intrusion, sir. Is there anything you'll be needing today?
I need more steel rods. At least as long as your arm. I'll take as many of them as you can find. And don't mind the rust. I've almost...
I don't think that would be a good idea, Caleb. How about we talk about it tomorrow morning? Maybe during your lesson.
What's up, tourist? Till next time.
Good. Move along, outsider. Nothing to see here, outsider. Not a good idea. Good to see you.
That's close enough. What the hell are you doing wandering around here? Curiosity can get a wastelander killed. I'm going to let you through, but you'll have to talk to Mr. Walker first. Follow me. Oh, and stay off the memorial steps. They have orders to shoot anyone that gets too close. The dirt path is safe.
That's close enough. The memorial is off limits. Keep moving. Mr. Walker is bleeding.
Want some more?
Oh! Oh!
That's close enough. What the hell are you doing?
That's close enough. The memorial is off limits. Keep moving. Mr. Walker is bleeding. Keep moving. Mr. Walker is bleeding.
Keep moving. Mr. Walker is waiting. This one's...
That's close enough. Curiosity can get a Wastelander killed. I'm going to let you through, but you'll have to talk to... Oh, and stay off the memorial steps. They have orders to shoot anyone that gets too close. The dirt path is safe.
That's close enough. The memorial is off limits.
Keep moving. Mr. Walker is waiting.
Well, who do we have here? Well, who do we have here? I'm Leroy Walker, and you're probably wondering about what we're doing here. You're a sharp one. We're from Paradise Falls. We're hunting runaway slaves. Have you seen any?
Keep moving. Mr. Walker is waiting.
I'm Leroy Walker. They are. Now, that's just wrong, isn't it? We're from Paradise Falls, and we've been looking for those runaways. We'll have to go and take care of that little group of rebels. You can come watch if you want. Whether you do or don't, I'm looking to hire a Wastelander for a small job. I need someone to bring me some items from a nearby ruin. Are you interested? It's a museum, just past the Washington Monument. I'm only interested in stuff related to Abraham Lincoln. Bring me back whatever you find. Oh, and don't try to go into the memorial. The guards have orders to shoot on sight. Don't want slaves using them to start a revolt or anything, so we burn them. Don't be a...
Yes?
good enough.
Not now. We can talk after the slaver attack.
We got wind that the slavers are going to attack. Could really use your help in the fight.
Excuse me, sir. I can't talk now. Slavers could be here any moment.
I'm Leroy Walker. Not until I say so. I've got a... What do you know about the Temple of the Union? I really shouldn't, but I'll take you at your word. If I ever see you around here again, I'll shoot first and loot your body afterward. Now get. I'm Leroy Walker. Not until I say so. What's... Then I'm just going to have to kill you. Assault.
Where?
Look what we have here. Where? What's the matter, huh?
No! Oh! Oh! Oh!
What's the matter, huh? Can't stand the sight of your own blood?
I'm Leroy Walker. We're from Paradise Falls. We're looking for escaped slaves. Have you seen any? You are really starting to piss me off. Lucky for you, I don't have time to give you an attitude adjustment. What do you know about... Not exactly. That means you aren't much of a threat to us, so let me tell you a bit more. We're setting up a base to excavate these ruins. We're looking for anything related to Abraham Lincoln. I'm glad to see we understand each other. My sources say the old Museum of History might have some, but I can't spare anyone to go look. Just make sure I get first crack at anything you find. Don't want slaves using them to start a revolt or anything, so we burn them.
Make it quick, I'm busy. When they get too close, we have to kill them. It's...
Opening fire. Where?
Yeah! You like that?
What? I guard the gate, that's all. What the fuck do you want from me?
You again!
You're listening to Galaxy News Radio, and I'm your host, Three Dog, Lord and Master of all myself. Hey, here's the latest news. Unemployment is down, stocks are up, and the UN has just declared global peace forever. Now the real news. I've been getting more and more reports of these mercenary maniacs from Talon Company, especially in the downtown D.C. area. If you see these hombres, steer clear. Whatever you have, they want, and they're not really into asking politely. Word is, these guys take all the contracts the other mercs won't. In short, there's nothing they won't do. So be careful out there. Thanks for listening, children. This is Three Dog, ow! And you're listening to Galaxy News Radio. We're radio-free wasteland, and we're here for you. Time once again for an... Ow! And you're listening to Galaxy News Radio. We're radio-free wasteland, and we're here for you. Time once again for an important GNR public service announcement. Don't feed the Yaogwai, that is all. And now, some music.
You've got...
Make it quick. I've got... Stone won't carve itself. Hello.
You are truly a good person. So many others refuse to help us.
So the super mutants are dead? This is wonderful news! Now all you have to do is get Caleb his picture and we can begin our journey. What? They must have found out our plan somehow. We are truly grateful for your intervention. Now we can proceed with our plans for the memorial. May the spirit of...
Good to see you again, friend. Good to see you. You have a picture, and such a large one, too. I'll have no problems restoring the memorial with this. Thank you. Okay.
You are truly a good person. So many others refuse to help us.
Everything is done? I can hardly believe it. We are finally going to realize the dream. We'll start out within the hour. We'll meet you at the site.
Good day, sir.
Thanks for the picture. It's given me a lot to do.
Help yourself to the water. You earned it.
It appears you've been wounded, sir. I suggest you utilize your infirmary.
I see how people who are civilized function with automobiles. You know, you heard that way now? Up the movies they have done, made many coconuts to see. What do they see, Don? Untelevised pictures of real things. So, bongo, 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 you don't wanna leave the bongo, no, 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 no. Bingo, bango, bongo, he's so hungry. In the jungle, you can go. Don't want no penthouse, bathtub, streetcars, taxis, not. But it's in my ear.
How may I serve you, master?
more careful. I'm afraid you're just bringing in too many slaves for us to keep up. Now Eulogy is pissed at us for not being as good as you. First rule of competition. You can't lose if your competitor is dead. So long, fucker. Look what... Opening fire. Wait. Yeah. What? Hey, more with that. Where? Want some more? That takes care of that. Who are you again? Oh, all right. This thing's heavy. My stuff? A slave? I don't remember being a slave. Which way is that again? Assault! Assault! Hey! Where? Idiot! You don't make money on dead slaves. You want to buy another collar and try again? Try to be more careful. Sure.
Ain't no reason to stick around here, is there?
And now, one of my inspirational quotes from the mouth of your
I don't know about
president,
you, but
John
those
Henry.
X-rays I got
I wonder what it means.
This generation of Americans has a rendezvous destiny. This is Enclave Radio with your host,
Hey, don't mind the...
Because one dog ain't enough, and two is too low. It's me, three dog. How you kids handling post-apocalyptia today? News time, children. There have been more and more sightings of raiders over by Evergreen Mills. Smart money's on them having some kind of camp out that way. Keep that in mind the next time you feel like nosing around that neighborhood. Until next time, this is Three Dog, Ow! And you're listening to Galaxy News Radio, bringing you the truth, no matter how bad it hurts. And now, some music. And two is too low. It's me, Three Dog. How you kids handling post-apocalyptia?
How may I serve you, master?
News time, children. There have been more and more sightings of raiders over by Evergreen Mills. Smart money's on them having some kind of camp out that way. Keep that in mind the next time you feel like nosing around that neighborhood. Until next time, this is Three Dog. Ow! And you're listening to Galaxy News Radio, bringing you the truth, no matter how bad it hurts. And now, some news.
sure things are going well with you. What's your name, sir? Ah. Welcome home, sir.
Huh. Did... Oh, hey! Good hunting!